Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I just wanted to update you all on how marathon prep is going, and then I really wanted to specifically talk about the taper, what my plan is for it, and some of the principles that I've learned that might be useful for you when it comes to tapering. So I've been running marathons for a couple of years now, and my first marathon, I ran it in about 4 hours and 35 minutes. And last October, I was able to bring my marathon time down to just under 3 hours, coming in at 2 hours and 59 minutes. Now, my future goal is to run a marathon in under 2 hours and 50 minutes. And so, the past 11 weeks, I've been building up to do a workout, do a 22-mile workout that would simulate whether or not I could maintain this pace in an actual marathon. So, this 12-week build is going to climax, for lack of better terms, lack of a better word, in a 22-mile workout that I have used in past marathon preps. That is for me at least, is a solid indicator of my level of fitness. So not running an actual race. We'll get something on the calendar over the next few months, probably next year sometime. But I decided to do this quote unquote marathon prep just to practice getting the reps in. It's nice to be able to set a goal and track your progress and see how much faster, how much stronger, and how much endurance you can build, even if you're not actually doing a real race. And so past 11 weeks I've been going through this build as if I'm going to attempt a full marathon at a pace that'll allow me to finish it in under 2 hours and 50 minutes. So all of my tempo workouts, my threshold workouts, my volume, everything has been oriented towards that goal. And so far, I'm pretty pleased with how things have been going. But the best way to really see if I've made any progress, in my opinion, will be this 22-mile workout that I will be doing this Saturday. So, in the final week, we're in the taper. And for me, the taper has two goals. I would say the primary goal is to recover as much as you can. You've gone through many months or weeks of putting so much stress on your body, trying to force that adaptation, trying to increase the amount of volume that you can handle and to become stronger and faster. And while recovery, active and passive recovery, should be essential throughout the build, it's not necessarily the primary goal. Now in the taper, again, for me, the primary goal is to recover as much as I can. The secondary goal is to not forget what that pace feels like, whatever your goal is. And so for me, the pace that I'm aiming for is about 6 minutes and 20 seconds per mile. And so while I'm trying to recover, I'm trying to get the best sleep that I can get, I'm trying to keep my body fueled and eating as much protein as I can and avoiding junk food. I will also have one run in this week that will allow my body to remember what that pace is. And so let me just lay out what the taper is. And so last Saturday was my last long run. I did 23 miles. Sunday, which was yesterday, no running, and then no running today. On both of these days, or on all the days in the taper when I'm not running, I'll do at least 20 minutes of mobility work, so active stretching. Tomorrow, I have 10 miles easy. Wednesday, it's going to be a rest day. Thursday is going to be a shakeout run, and this is 1 mile easy, and then it's 8 sets of 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. And when it's 20 seconds on, I'm sprinting in a sense, trying to build my pace up or get that pace down to 6 minutes and 20 seconds, just to touch it and hold it for a few seconds. And then 40 seconds easy. And so that's what I meant when, for me, psychologically and perhaps physiologically as well, I don't want to forget what that pace is. So that way, when race day comes, I'm not surprised or I'm not out of control because I forgot what the pace felt like, and I didn't expect the level of effort that I needed in order to keep that pace. So Thursday is that shakeout run, Friday is off, and then Saturday is the big day. For those who don't know, or this is the first video that they're watching, the 22-mile workout is something I got from Nick Bare, and like I've mentioned, I've used it in past preps. So for me, I do feel that it approximates the pace that I could hold in an actual marathon. There's obviously different factors, and it's not perfect, but for me, this is a good indicator. So the 22-mile workout is 18 miles of work sandwiched between 2 warm-up miles and 2 cool-down miles. And those 18 miles are 6 sets of 3 miles, 2 miles fast, 1 mile slow. And then the 2 fast miles are going to be between 610 and 620 minute per mile pace. And then the 1 mile slow or slower will be at around a 635 minute per mile pace. So again, 2 warm-up miles, 2 cool down, and then 18 working miles in the middle, 6 sets of 3. Extremely excited for this workout. This prep has been fun. It has been interesting. I've learned a lot, especially as I've transitioned my lifestyle from working a 9 to 5 to now I'm in grad school and I have a lot more time. I've been able to really focus in on these goals that I have is in fitness as well as in education, but it's been exciting to really see how I can push myself in terms of trying to maintain this pace, which again is oriented around an overall goal of trying to hit a marathon in under 2 hours and 50 minutes. I've also manipulated my strength training. I used to do a whole bunch of heavy compound lifts with squat and deadlifting and bench and shifting gyms. That's now changed, and so I'm excited to see how this strength training has, helped or maybe impaired my ability to do some of these harder workouts. So I'm excited to see how everything is going to play out. Next week, once everything is said and done, I will do a fuller video going in depth with the details of this prep and offer my reflections and see what I've learned. So I think that's it. I appreciate all you guys listening, and thank you for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video.